How's everybody doing today? This is Pat Castin, and I'll be showing you guys how to make a fishing pole holder. Two different types. Before we begin, please subscribe, and please, I need some likes, man. Please, all you gotta do is just type Pat Castin, Castin, and you'll see all the rest of my videos. But again, we'll be making two different types today. Approximate time to actually make them takes about 25 to 30 minutes. If you have all your tools available right there, it's an easy process, and it'll save you a lot of money because these things ain't cheap. They're pretty expensive. You can go buy a cheap one at Walmart for like 9, 10 bucks. Probably last you maybe 2 fishing trips. Or you can go buy a real expensive one online, like through Amazon, whatever, like anywhere between $50 and $100. But anyway, please subscribe, give me some likes because I need them, and enjoy the video. One of the things that you're going to need to build a fishing pole holder. So one, you're going to need some PVC pipe type 1. Some of these garden poles that you can get at like Lowe's or Home Depot, and then you're going to need some of these screws and bolts. These are round combo with nuts, and they're 1/4 by 20 by 3-inch long. So I've got 2 of these, and then of course you're going to need some washers and a Phillips screwdriver and a 7/16 wrench. You'll need a drill and some drill bits depending on what size your round combo nuts are. And we're going to try and put some of this on the back end of the pole holder, just so it doesn't, sometimes it's kind of a jagged edge. We try to sand it down or file it down, but I'm going to try it for the first time, putting this around the edge of it. And so you'll also need an X-Acto knife and some glue. So there's all sorts of different types of fishing pole holders you can buy. For example, this is one that I bought from Walmart. It's made by Stanami, and which is actually a pretty good name. And the only thing I don't like about it is that it's been riveted on. So if you get out somewhere where maybe the gravel's a little bit hard, and you try to go put it in, your pole may fall over. So a lot of times I use a hammer. I use a mallet to put it into the ground, and I don't know how long that's probably going to last with those rivets right there. It'll probably break after a while. But I bought that for like 9 bucks at Walmart, and again, it's made by Stanami. All right, so the other one I made is this one right here. So you can see the jagged cut right there. I made that on my miter saw, and then so all you gotta do is just stick it into the ground like so. I normally put a piece of wood on there so I don't damage the top of it. Just hammer it into the sand and then put your pole in there. But today we'll be using this garden rod right here and this PVC pipe right here. So first thing you want to do is make sure these garden rods have the holes in them. Some of them don't. And then depending on how high you want to make it, go ahead and mark it as I did right here. So this mark right here is going to be the bottom of this right here. So it'll be sitting similar to that, just like so. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and drill our holes. Start off with this one here. Okay, then you want to take a file, kind of file them off a little bit. Check your holes. Perfect fit. Look at that. Perfect. Damn, Pat, you're good. Alright, so the next thing we want to do, as I was showing you before, we got it all marked off right here. So this is going to go right up along that line and should line straight up with them holes. Oh man, that's perfect. So get a washer. We'll put a washer on both ends. There, just like so. And we'll put a washer on this side and put your 7/8 screw at the end, screw it down, make it snug tight. There you go. Alright, let's get the second one out. Alright, so it didn't line up too good. So what we're going to do here, since it didn't line up, we're going to just drill it out on one end here. Okay, that should be good enough. Just tap it in. Like so. Oh, I forgot to put a washer on. Put your washer on. Just tap her in. Another washer on the other end. And just make it snug tight for right now. And we got one more screw to put in. And I think this one's going to be off a little bit. So like we did before, if you're off, just throw it out again. Your washer, put it on, and just tap her in. Okay, and get the other screw out of here, and we'll need another washer. This in. Alright, just like so. See that? Perfect. Alright, so now take your 7/16 wrench and your Phillips screwdriver. Just tighten them up. Get it so tight, hand tight, So you can just take this here and it normally won't turn. Just tighten it down. It is turning a little bit. It's just all tight. Alright, so there's one last thing we're going to do here. Let me just show you here. So inside there you can see where the rod will stop. So there's another rod right here going all the way through. So we're going to do the same thing on this one. We're going to put it about right there. And what I'm going to use are these clamps right here. I bought these here at the tractor store for like $2. So we'll do now is drill a hole right here, and then we'll insert that through, and that'll stop the pole from falling all the way down. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and mark this now. I'm going to drill our next hole. So that's the end of the rod there. So I'm probably going to put it about right here. Actually, let's put it right here. Alright. There you go. You know what I might do is just like another one up here, maybe for a smaller pole, just in case. So I'm going to put one more hole up here. Okay, to make sure this is really tight, what I'm going to do is just hammer it into the ground. Alright. As I was telling you earlier, we're going to make two different ones. So I'm basically all done with this one here. And we'll demonstrate here in a minute with a fishing rod inside there. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish this one up. Again, I made this one a little bit earlier, but I cut it on my miter saw. And then all I need to do now is mark a hole so the rod doesn't fall all the way down. And again, I'll be using these type of connectors. So I'll drill a hole right here, put this one through. Alright, so I marked my hole. another hole in here also, just in case I don't want my pole to go all the way down to the end. So I'm going to have two of them where I can adjust. I got my second hole. Could put a third hole, but that's good. All right, so now we're going to demonstrate here. So we're going to hammer these in just a little bit more. Just one note, I was planning on using this right here, and I decided not to. I tried gluing it in, and it's just too difficult. So I haven't had any problems before because I've used the same. I've got another one just like this, and I've had it for years, and I haven't had any problems with it, like scratching up or tearing up the fishing rod here or anything. So if it does, if it starts getting, you can take a file and round file and file it down. But again, just decided not to use this. All right, so I'm all done now. So it probably took me about, I don't know, 30 minutes to do both of them. And so they came out pretty good. I actually put some fishing rod poles in there. I'll show you here in just a second. But PVC pipe, it's been like sitting in my shed for, I don't know, a couple of years. And so it was long enough to use, so we used it. So I hope you enjoyed the short video. But this is it right here. So this rod and reel right here, this is a 9-foot rod. So it sits in there pretty good. Perfect. And then this one here's a 10-foot rod. Tell the difference there. This one's up a little bit higher, that's why it looks longer, but perfect. Well, I hope you enjoyed the short video. So you don't need to go out and spend $40, $50. Some of them are $100. You can go spend probably, I don't know, altogether I probably spent $10. And the PVC pipe, like I said, was sitting in my shed. It's been out there for a long time. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.